as we move inferiorly down the spinal column, the thoracic vertebrae start to get larger, or the bodies get larger anyway, as they become more weight-bearing. And the neural arch changes shape slightly as well and becomes more like the neural arch of a lumbar vertebra. So the 10th, 11th and thoracic vertebra have slightly different features than the rest of the thoracic vertebra. So here we're looking at an 11th thoracic vertebra. So the body here is very large, got quite thick pedicles connecting the neural arch to the body. Have our superior articular facets here and here. These are still quite flat, but in some individuals they start to become a little bit curved at these levels, as can the inferior articular facets. Let's just take a quick look at those. Here they are at the back. So still flat in this individual, but in some they can start to curve ever so slightly. Back to superior view. So here we have our transverse processes. These tend to become a little bit shorter as well, down towards 10th, 11th and 12th thoracics. We have the spinous process posteriorly, and this is much shorter than in the other thoracic vertebrae. It becomes a bit thicker as well, so it's not hanging below the body as much anymore. And so we can still see our lamina there and there at the back. But unlike the other thoracic vertebra, we only have one costal facet on the 10th, 11th and 12th thoracic vertebra, and that's in the more superior position, so you can see it here. These tend to be larger as well. Also on the transverse vertebra, so this is an 11th, so there will no longer be a costal facet on the transverse processes for 11 and 12. The 10th thoracic vertebra will still have a little articular facet, a costal facet on the transverse processes for the 10th rib, but the 11th and 12th ribs, they don't quite bend round enough to make contact. They sort of just hang near it, but don't actually articulate with the transverse processes. So you won't find costal facets on these. So the giveaway for the lowest three thoracics is always the single costal facet, and the more lumbar-esque neural arch.